Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Wong. I read this as an ebook. I received it as an advanced reader copy, which is also known as an ARC, from NetGalley. And this book is centered on a city named Tehran. And in this city, they use magic to power everything. So, like, their electricity is magic that's been siphoned from other places. And all of the mages, the archmages, are men. And every year they have like trials and tests to see who can pass to be inducted and chosen as another archmage. And every, like, I don't know, 10 years or so, they let one woman test as well. So they pick one woman who can test, but no one has ever been chosen. So all of the archmages are men. They always have been. In this book, Siona has been chosen to test as for the archmage position, and she passes and is accepted. So she is the first female archmage ever. And obviously that comes with a lot of controversy and bullying. The other archmages from her like cohort obviously don't believe that she deserves to be there, even though one of the like high archmages, she was tutored by one of like the high, there's a panel of like a board of archmages. I think there's like 9 of them or something. And her mentor is on that panel and like really pushed her and wanted her to test and really pushed for her to be accepted. And you find out in this town, so it's the town of Tehran, and men are the ones in power, if you haven't figured that out so far. And between the chapters, there are like excerpts from like their religious texts, or just some of them sound kind of like court rulings or something that's happened in this town, where basically it's like men are the power, women are not, and they're so frail and they need to be protected, and their job is to just be at home and be pretty. And the men are there to protect them and do all the hard work. But there is also another subset of people in this city called the Quen, who are basically like immigrants and refugees from outside of Tehran. Tehran is surrounded by this barrier keeping everything bad out, and like all the land around it is dead and dying. And so these people the tribes come from the mountains and other places and have relocated to Tehran, but they are basically like the Tehran people don't even consider them to be human beings. Their children don't go to school. They have to get jobs. They are workers. That's all they do is they serve, they work, the definite working class. It doesn't matter, if they die, because they are meaningless. You're following Siona as she's trying to overcome the controversies and everything that comes with being the first female archmage, and all the things that she's discovering. And this book made me so mad because it was written so well, that I hated all the men in this city. I hated the women for letting themselves be treated like that, and society in general. I really enjoyed it. I didn't give it a 5-star because it was a little bit long for me. Parts of it got not necessarily repetitive, but it could have been a little shorter. But overall, I highly enjoyed it. I highly recommend. It was so, like, I wanted to know what was going to happen, and the ending was amazing. So definitely check it out. And I want to know, have you read this book? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. This book and this book series has blown up on Book Talk and BookTube. And I didn't really think I wanted to read it. It's not really my thing. It is about the most toxic relationship. But, you know, Katie Colson read it and she adored it. And we usually have similar tastes in books. So, you know, when I saw she read it and then I kept hearing about it, I knew I had to pick it up too. So I got it from the library and I devoured this book. I totally enjoyed this book. This book is about Magnolia and BJ. They are rich socialites in London, and it's about them and their friend group. And they used to be together. They were dating. They've grown up together. They've been in love for forever. And then something happens and they break up. And you do find out like later in the book what happened. But this book takes place 2.5 or 3 years since their breakup. But they are still, I mean, they're just like, they're meant to be together. They're drawn together. And they're with each other all the time. Like they obviously still love each other, but they are not in a relationship together. And so BJ will go and sleep with some girl, and that makes Magnolia mad. And so Magnolia goes and dates some random guy, and that makes BJ mad. So then he goes and sleeps with another girl, and then blah, 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 back and forth like that. Again, super, super toxic. But I couldn't get enough of this book. I finished it so quickly. I was like sitting in my car reading this book because I wanted to know what was going to happen. I took it to my son's basketball game because, you know, during warm-ups I needed something to read and I had to know what was going to happen to Magnolia and BJ. I didn't give it 5 stars because it got a little bit repetitive. I'm a little like about the ending, but up until the end, you know, great book. I already have the second one, which is Daisy Hates. That's another character in this universe. I have that one on hold from the library. It hasn't gotten here yet, but I can't wait to get back into this world and read more about what's going to happen with these two people. But I want to know, have you read this book? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.